Undisputed, the Mexican Monster Pack out now.
What is the most powerful trait we have? You need power, speed. Let your imagination do the rest.
Boxing King Media, we're out here we're in Istanbul with an amazing backdrop of the Blue Mosque and the Hagia Sophia Mosque, I think it is anyway, but Bosphorus Sea right behind you, Johnny.
You know what, this is beautiful, and in the morning, first thing before everything kicks off, I'm going to go over and visit that Blue Mosque. Just have a look inside. I've heard it's an amazing place. So just while I'm here, first time I've been to Istanbul, absolutely gorgeous. It wasn't anything that I expected, but the place is beautiful. And the hotel, it's like a city. It's mad. But then you look at the array of people that are here. Old school, new school. You know, a lot of fighters that have turned up. So what an event. What a nice thing to just come to spectate and just come to watch.
What an amazing time to be a boxing fan, a boxer, and somebody to be working in boxing. It's mad, isn't it? We're getting stuff in Riyadh and we're getting stuff like this with the IBA.
You know, and again, time tells its own story. And right now, you're seeing promoters that love our sport. Because listen, realistically, you've got to understand, they're going to be shelling out to get something back. And the way they're putting out for the fighters, putting the opportunities on, putting shows on in places like this all over the world. Now it's spreading out. Now the Pro 7 tournament, this is like more of an Eastern European thing to spread out to the rest of the world. To say, look at what we can do. Look at the talent we've had. You've known for years the talent's always been here. So now it's a chance to showcase the talent.
Do you like the concept of the elite amateurs fighting the elite professionals in fights that don't go on professional records, but they're just good fights?
They're good fights, but at the end of the day, a win's a win and a loss is a loss. So regardless of if you're in this tournament or you're a professional fighter, if you lose to fighter A, you know he's got your number. No matter what anybody said, yeah, but you lost to such and such. So in a way, it just puts everyone on a level of the best beats the best. That's the only thing about boxing. It doesn't matter who you are, what colour you are, what sex you are, what it is. The best is the best. The winner is the winner. The loser is the loser. But this is a great way to mix the two.
And obviously it's a big event the IBA obviously put together. I think the plan is to kind of branch out and do this all over the world, so I can't complain, because looking at the names here, you've got Roy Jones, Danny Jacobs, you've got Muhammad Ali's grandson, you've got Johnny Nelson.
And that's what I'm saying, because, and this is what I'm saying, this is about, if you love boxing, you love boxing, that's it. Forget all the business, forget all the politics, you just love boxing. So you've got some names out here just to watch the boxing, watch the possibility of seeing our sport elevated to another level, to get more eyes on the prize, to get involved and see even more talent from every corner of the world.
The music's probably going to start blasting again in a second, because do you know why they turned it off?
Prayers. Oh, come on.
I don't know if you could hear it in the background. I've got to ask you, Johnny, we saw the news yesterday, Chris Eubank Jr., Conor Benn, the fight's officially announced, 20th of September. There's no real information on the weight. I saw a tweet saying that it's going to be the same rehydration clause, all that kind of stuff. What do you make of it?
Well, to my understanding, the agreement in the deal, in the rematch and everything, should be exactly the same as it was in the first one. Now, all the controversy and everything around it, and it might be hard to stick to that. I know Junior had to go in front of the board to talk about how he got down to the weight and everything. I don't know the ins and outs of what was said inside that room when the doors were shut. This fight is now taking place. I do believe, the fight does take place, and again, this might be a bit bold, but I think the decision may turn over, and I think Conor may get his number. The reason it being is because I think Chris showed amazing heart, amazing pace, and he stretched it out, and this boy boiled himself down to the weight to get in the ring to put on such a performance. And I don't think he had anything more than that. But in Conor, I think he did. At time when Chris was fighting, he's like his legs stiffened up. He was struggling to step it up and get out of that. He showed amazing heart that you can't buy, borrow, pretend to have, and both fighters did. But I just felt as though Junior had something more to give, and I think Junior seeing that, thinking, I could have left it all in the ring there. And even though he left probably 98% of what he had, I think there's room for improvement.
What do you know, sticking with that, what did you make of, I think Eddie Hearn said in the other day that Chris has instructed him that the only person that deals with Chris's business is Chris and Nova Management Direct. Then obviously we've seen Boxer release a statement yesterday saying that they're still working with Chris. What do you mean? Is that mind games? Who's playing who there?
Chris is the boss. Chris is the boss. It doesn't matter what Boxer said. Chris is the boss. If you're hearing it from the horse's mouth, it doesn't matter what anybody says. And you will know that when all of a sudden it comes down to doing negotiations and sitting down and saying X, Y, Z. So right now, someone's trying to hold on, to keep involved in this situation. If that is what Chris is saying, that's the case as far as Chris is concerned. So if that has to be thrashed out in a court of law, if it gets that bad, I think that might be the case. But if Chris is saying that, then rather misunderstanding something, or somebody doesn't know his half of the bargain.
Tyson Fury's here. You're seeing him close up. Is he coming back? What do you think?
He never went anywhere.
Is he coming out of retirement?
I don't believe he went anywhere. And of course he is. He always was. And if you're foolish enough to believe and see what you see and thinking this guy's no intention of coming back, I don't believe it. And Spencer Brown, I don't know if it was tongue-in-cheek, he said, yep, he's coming back, it's happening. He said it over there on one of the other YouTube channels, and he laughed about it, but I don't think he went anywhere. I think that story's not over.
Interesting. And then also sticking with Boxer, what is the latest? We're hearing, the rumours online have been circulating that they've not been offered an exclusive deal. It's going to be something with limited shows. Obviously, we've not had any response from Boxer, nothing from Sky. Obviously, you work for Sky, you work on the broadcast, so it's your job, so you must know what's happening.
Well, I know as much as you do. Honestly, that's the honest truth, and I've got no reason to fib to you. I know what I think would be the better move, but I have absolutely no idea. And obviously, it's no secret the parting of the ways, of what we know it has happened. So we don't know how the future is going to look for Boxers Association with Sky. I know how I'd like it, but I ain't in the office. I'm not one of the bosses, so it's up to them. And Sky's been in this sport for many, many years, longer than everybody and anybody. So I think they're wise enough and smart enough to make the right decision. But as I said, we all have an idea how we'd like to see it, but let's just wait and see.
Indeed, let's see what happens. As the last question I've got for you, looking around the amazing settings, but from all these boxers, and even I ain't seen Will Smith yet, but apparently Will Smith's here. Who are you? Are you starstruck seeing anyone?
No. I'm people are people. Everybody's got a talent. Everybody's got something special about them, and you can appreciate, you can admire, you can give credit to. But that's life. They still do a number one and number two like the rest of us. So you give people respect that show you respect.
Just seen Spencer down there. I was thinking it'd be brilliant if I got him on camera here right now. Let you both have it out with each other. See what's happening. But
I think it's a love-hate relationship with Spencer. He's all right. He's harmless. You just got to stand your ground and tell a man what it is when he chats foolishness to you.
We'll see what happens. Johnny, thank you for your time. But yeah, it looks amazing, don't it? Look at the lights are coming on. It's getting dark. The camera probably won't do it justice. I'll try and zoom in so give the fans a bit of an idea. The setting here, it's pretty amazing, isn't it, Johnny?
This is so picturesque. Honestly, I've never been to Istanbul, but the weather's beautiful. The scenery is amazing. You see the mosques in the background. You see the ships on the lake. It's just beautiful. It's just really, really nice.
Right, enough touristy selling stuff. But yeah, this lady, Johnny, is an influencer. Is there any advice you want to give her about social media?
I can't give her advice because she's young. She understands that she has a finger on the pulse when it comes to the youngsters. She knows what they like and what they don't like. So I'm an old man, so what would I know? But I'm quite sure if you're in a position of being an influencer, especially here in Istanbul, which is amazing by the way, you've got your finger on the pulse. So it's it doesn't, to me, I can't teach you anything. She needs a translator.
Translate.
Sen Türkçe konuş, ben çeviririm.
So, yeah, just tell us tell us something about Istanbul. Why should people visit Istanbul?
İstanbul'dan bahsedebilir misin? Neden insanlar İstanbul'u ziyaret etmeli?
Büyüleyici bir şehir. Sen istersen.
The city is magical city, magical atmosphere. It has. Sen uzun konuş, ben çeviririm.
Daha önce ziyarette bulundunuz mu İstanbul'u?
Have you been in Istanbul before?
First time.
First
But I
time.
want to visit the mosque. I
Yeah.
want to see tomorrow.
Ya kendisi yarın ziyaret edecekmiş. Neler tavsiye edersin Gizem? İstanbul'da nereleri ziyaret etsin Johnny?
Öncelikle Ayasofya.
Firstly, Hagia Sophia Mosque. You should visit.
And the museum?
Yes.
Topkapı Palace Museum will be very good option for you.
Yeah.
And also Grand Bazaar. Sen konuş ben çeviririm. Sen içinden geleni söyle.
Kaç gün kalacaklar?
How many days you will be
I'm
in
here for
Istanbul?
3 days.
3
So
days.
tomorrow morning I'm going to be out.
Yarın
city,
sabahtan itibaren İstanbul'u gezmeye başlayacak.
Mükemmel.
It's
3
amazing.
gün yetersiz ama tadını çıkartmaya çalışın.
3 days is not enough for
I know.
Istanbul to
It's
visit.
the first
I think we need to wrap this
enjoy
up.
it.
It's the first time. I'll come back for a holiday. It's beautiful. It's
Wrap it up, Johnny.
Benim ilk
Huh?
ziyaretim
Wrap it up.
tatil için tekrar geleceğim.
Tabii ki bekleriz. Ağırlamak
This is
için.
like a random conversation. I don't even know what's happening here, but this lady's trying to sell Istanbul to us.
Thank you. We're done. I've just said thank you.
Thank you very much.
What is the most powerful trait we have? You need power, speed. Let your imagination do the rest.
Undisputed, the Mexican Monster Pack out now.